All right, hey everyone, welcome to tonight's team call. It is Monday, February 11th. We are almost midway through the month, which is crazy. And tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about how to turn a prospect to a coach. And now I know this is one of my favorite topics when I first started as a coach, and it was also the scariest thing for me, talking about the coaching opportunity. But at the end of the day, coaching or having people become coaches on your team is how you're going to grow your business the most. Yes, clients are amazing and great and like so helpful for the business, but at the same time, coaching is what's going to build your business from the ground up. So just some recognition really quick. We have myself at 6, Ashley at 6. This is Ashley's second month as a new coach in Success Club. So if she hits Success Club next month, she will get a free ticket to Summit, and she will be considered a success starter and get all these pretty like recognition badges and everything. So I'm super pumped for her, and way to like really crush it. I'm so proud of you. And then Brooke is at 2. She just told me someone else got started, so put her at 4. And we have Rebecca at 2 too, which is amazing because Rebecca, this is her first time helping a client, and it's her mom, so that's like so exciting. I think she'll really benefit from this. My mom started and then she quit, and I was like, thanks, Mom. So hopefully your mom doesn't do that too. Literally, there's no one in my family that is on my team or like part of my business, so hopefully you guys have more supportive families than I do. Okay, so some quick announcements. There is, and you guys, I know you guys know all this stuff, but I'm going to go through it again because repetition is key. The VIP early access to Transform 20 is on sale again this month until February 28th. And there's also, I'm not going to go through like all these little things because you guys can just like read them, and I read them last week. Also, Success Club trip for 2020 is in Punta Cana at the Hard Rock, which is amazing. We went there 2 years ago, and it was just so much fun. And the food there, I know we're supposed to be coaches and like eat healthy and all this stuff, but oh my gosh, the food there is so good, and you have like everything's like buffet style, and it's just so good. And it's also right on the beach and beautiful and perfect, and I would love to hang out with all you guys on vacation because that's what I like to do, is just chill and have fun in the sun, and just so much fun. And all you have to do to get your invite, you should have gotten an opt-in invite already, but if you didn't, there's probably going to be like more mid-year. But all you need to do to earn a Success Club trip is just hit Success Club. Just help 3 people a month, and like you'll get an invite and you'll get your trip paid for, plus a significant other to come with you. So that's something to really look forward to. Also, the Team Beachbody Cup is this month. As some of you guys are already on a team, which is awesome. And this is just a really great time to just build up momentum in your business and just really give it your all, because there's this month when you really push for it, it like builds momentum for the rest of the month. And there's also, I know I mentioned this in the team page, but I want to mention it again here. There is a brand new wellness group that's starting. My fellow coach and friend Lauren and I are running a wellness group, which is going to be an ongoing challenge group. It's not going to like start and finish. It will just keep going and going and going. So you can always be inviting. You can always add people to it. And the way it's going to work, and just to like kind of give you guys like a little like sneak peek into it, we're going to set it up into units so that when they come in, there is no prep week. They go through the unit of prep week first, and then they join in on the group and like everything. And it's going to be much more free flowing, less structured. We're going to be doing 1 post a day, and it's going to be pinned to the top, and every day it's going to be a new post pinned to the top, but it's going to be way more like a community as opposed to like a structured check-in. But of course, like check-ins are like required for the most part. There's no way we can actually like make you do it, but it's going to be just really recommended to participate and check in. But I'm super excited for it. And if you guys have anyone that's interested and it's just like, oh, like maybe I want to do it, like I don't know, we're running a sneak peek into what the group is going to be all about from tomorrow until Thursday. You can add your people tonight. I'm going to add a bunch of people after this call, but I posted the link in the team page, so make sure you add yourself and then add anyone that's interested, because we will literally market the challenge group for you, or the wellness group for you. We're going to be going through like what it's like, how to get started, what the price points are, and just like cover any objections any of your clients might have. So it's super important to get people in there if you know of anyone that's interested in joining. Sorry, that was kind of a tangent, but something that's very important that you guys should definitely take advantage of. Also, there's Coach Summit. They're January. I don't know. I think the Summit ticket is still $155. I don't know if you guys have looked at it recently, but I know it says January. So, and this is not accurate anymore because this is only for January, but I'm pretty sure it's still 155, which is awesome. And if you guys are thinking about coming to Summit, do it. It's so much fun, and I can't wait to see all of you guys. I still have to send out a text message to everyone and say, like, hey, are you coming? Because I want to get a house that's big enough for all of us. Last year, we all fit into a 3-bedroom, no, it was actually a 2-bedroom house with like a futon and a couch. And like Jamie and Jen were on bunk beds that squeaked so loud. It was so loud, but it was so funny. But anyway, I'm going to get a bigger house this year for everyone, so I'm really excited about it. And then there's Success Club 5. Did anyone earn a Team Beachbody Tanker t-shirt? I just got an email today. It's if you hit Success Club in the first month of January. So wait, actually, I Ashley did because she hit Success Club last month. So that's really exciting. And they're, like I said, they're quality stuff. Fruit Punch Energize launches February 19th. So if you guys are Energize fans, definitely start talking about this because some people might not like the, I don't even know what the flavor is, like I know it's yellow, it's like lemonish, I don't know. But the Fruit Punch is supposed to be super amazing. I've actually known a few coaches that like got to try it out and they said it's so good. So start talking about this. It's definitely something, if you're using Energize, talk about that there's coming out with a Fruit Punch flavor. You never know, some people might love Fruit Punch and be like, I don't want anything but just Energize Fruit Punch, and like boom, there you go, there's a new client, and you're helping them with their pre-workout. Also, there's the Morning Meltdown Pilot Test Group. And you can earn, there's 120 spots, and you can earn it by, there's a bunch of different qualifications. You can go to FAQ 8307 to learn what the qualifications are. But that's super cool if you can be in a test group with Jericho McMatthews. She's super cool. She came to our Super Saturday twice, and she's just like really down to earth, and I really like her a lot. So, and Morning Meltdown is going to be awesome. It's like a 30-minute program, and it's all going to be done to the beat of the music in the workout. So that's really cool because Beachbody has never done something like that where like the moves get faster and slower depending on how the music is, which I'm like super uncoordinated. So I'm really excited to see how I do with this program. Also, the Ultimate Portion Fix is coming out March 4th. So this is the month to be talking about it. If you guys know people that need help with their nutrition, this is the program that's going to blow them away. No more counting calories, no more counting macros, nothing like that unless you like want to, but that's just like too much work for me. All you do is just like the containers, and they're coming out with a brand new 30-day digital video based program with Autumn, and she just explains everything. And then there's Bobby, who is her brother, and they get through all these new recipes and everything. And I'm really excited for it because I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing a lot more like vegan recipes and vegetarian recipes, which I'm really excited for because right now it's not very focused on vegetarians and vegans. So I'm like really excited for that. You can also get your certification. It's kind of like how you get Insanity Live certified, or there's a To Be Mindset certification. You can get a certification for the Ultimate Portion Fix, which I highly recommend because it's such a breakthrough nutritional program that can help so many people. And it's like so simple, and just like having that extra knowledge base behind the program will really, really help you help your clients in the best way possible. Okay, so now into the good stuff. How to turn prospects into coaches. Now, this is a very loaded subject. I broke it down into very simple steps, but I'm going to go through what the steps are and like kind of really dig in. So make sure you're taking notes because this stuff is not, like what I'm going to say is not written out. So first things first. I find most of my coaches, my cold market is on Instagram. And I find that I can really meet, because Facebook is more so for people you already know, right? They're already your friends and family. But Instagram, and it's like weird to like reach out, not weird I guess, but like it's different to reach out to a stranger on Facebook than it is on Instagram. On Instagram, we reach out to strangers all the time, and it's totally fine and acceptable. So I find that Instagram is the best way to reach out to new people. I'm not saying you can't do it on Facebook or whatever other social media platform you're using, but I just find right now in this current day and age, Instagram is the easiest place to find people to reach out to. So what I do to find people, now a lot of you have asked me this recently. So what I do to find people to reach out to is I search hashtags that have to do with my interests outside of Beachbody. So I don't look at like hashtag workout or hashtag sweaty selfie. I don't look at any of that stuff, or hashtag like 21 Day Fix. I look at hashtags that relate to me. So for example, I just did hashtag hike Colorado is one of my big ones. I'm not from Colorado, but I love hiking there, and it's a beautiful state. Or I use like hashtag scientists. Now, most of the times, like, it's kind of like weird people, like not like my tribe. It'd be more so like older people that are scientists, but sometimes I find really cool people that are environmental scientists or something along those lines. I do a lot of like outdoorsy hashtags, so hashtag like outdoors women, and you don't want to make them so broad that there's like millions and millions of people that are using it, but you don't want to make them so narrow where there's only like 100 posts in a hashtag. So make sure you're really using, like, for example, like Alexis always says, it's like hashtag bulldog mom. That's not super, I mean, it's not super specific, but it's not super broad by just saying dog mom. Like, she's saying bulldog mom. And she's also like really into meditations and affirmations, so she does a lot of those hashtags. Or she goes to a lot of music festivals, so she uses a lot of those hashtags. So think about like what you like to do, and then go and look at those hashtags. And now when you get there, once you think of a couple, you don't have to just stick to one. You could go to a couple different ones. You're going to scroll through and be selective. Only start talking to people that when you go to their page, you're like, wow, I think I could really vibe with this person. Like, find someone that has something in common with you. And if you're already searching a hashtag that you like that like has to do with you, it should be very easy to find these people. So now what I do is I reach out to them, and it'll be about something on their page. It could be about, like, for example, say they have a Bengal cat. I would definitely reach out to them and start talking about their Bengal cat. Just like make sure when you reach out to them, it's genuine. You looked at that person's page, you found something you have in common, and you message them about it. And they are like 100 times more likely to respond to you, as opposed to if you just sent out like a generic, hey girl kind of message. Like, make sure you're making them really personal. And they don't have to be super long, and they can even be a video message or a voice message. I actually find video messages work very well because they get to see your face, they get to hear your voice, they can see that you're like a real human being, and they're less likely to ignore you, or ghost you, or whatever they call that. And then, or you can have the opposite happen. Someone can reach out to you and say like, hey, like, I saw this on your page, blah, 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 blah. And then from there, you build a relationship. So now, guys, I want you to keep this in mind, because I find a lot of new coaches try to do this. I myself tried to do this when I first started coaching. I tried to lead the conversation to a challenge pack, which is not what you want to do at all. You want to build a relationship and not think about Beachbody. Think about like a random person you met on the street that you like really vibe with and you're going to become best friends with. Or just think about talking to your best friend. Like, would you go up to your best friend and like try to lead the conversation towards Beachbody? No. Like, you would talk to them as if you were their best friend. So build a relationship, really get to know them, what they like, what they don't like. And like, it doesn't have to be, like 20 back and forth. It can just be a couple back and forths, building a relationship and just gaining trust. And again, I find that when you use video messages and voice messages, it actually helps a lot more, because again, they can hear your voice, they can see your face, they see you're a real person, and they really build trust in you, because like, you're a real person too, and like, you just want to help them. So make sure that when you're building a relationship, you're not trying to force it anywhere. Just be you, just be normal, and just like talk to them as if you would your best friend. So now is the scary part, and when everyone's like, oh my God, I don't know how I could do this. So now you invite them to coaching. Now you know them a little bit, you know what they like, what they don't like. You invite them to coaching. They've seen, and this is why it's so important to be consistent on your social media. If you were not posting about coaching or anything Beachbody related on your social media, and like, they would be like, wait, what? Like, they would have, like, say you were just posting like dog pictures all day, and then you're like, hey, you want to be a coach? They'd be like, wait, what? Like, I don't understand where that came from. Like, are you a coach? So that's why it's so important to be consistent on your social media, because by this point, if you built a relationship, they've definitely gone to your page, they've checked you out, they know who you are, they watch your Instagram stories, they know you have something to do with the wellness field. So that's when you invite them to coaching. And again, like, you don't really want to invite to coaching unless you're being really consistent on social media and just sharing your story and being genuine and being you. So once you invite them to coaching, that's when they can either say, yeah, like, tell me more. Or they could be like, no, like, it's not for me. And guys, the worst thing that it can happen is they say no. And that's it. Like, that's okay. It's okay if they say no. That really just means not right now. And you planted the seed. Now they're going to watch you and be like, wait, I actually could do what she, like, they maybe never thought like that they could do what you do. But now that you send out the invite, they're like, wait, wow, she's going on vacation, like, for free, or wow, she's like looking really good and she has like all these workouts that are maybe I should do what she's doing. So you've planted a seed, and okay, they said no. That's okay. It just means not right now. It's not the right time. And don't force it. If they say no, I find that if you're just like okay and respect their wishes, like they're not going to get mad at you. They're not going to say like, you know, you're being salesy, nothing like that. You're like, okay. And then you can follow up with them again in a month about the opportunity. Or you can follow up by saying like, you know, do you want to join an info group or whatever it is. So also, if someone says no to coaching, so I don't know if you guys ever read the book, Get Over Your Damn Self, I'm pretty sure it's called. If they say no to coaching, then they should go right onto your list to invite to a challenge group. Because you always want to lead with the opportunity and fall back on like the challenge groups and stuff like that. So I actually had most of the girls that I like reached out to or invited to the challenge group or the wellness group have been previous coach invites, and most of them have been saying yes. So it's cool because they know about the coaching opportunity and like they can kind of get into the door with the challenge group and see like how amazing these programs are and how much they can really help you change your life. So don't take them off your contact list if they say no. That just means not right now. Follow up with them and invite them to a challenge group. Step 4. So this is my favorite step because this is where everything kind of comes together. So when someone says yes, they want more information about coaching. They're like, you know, I don't know if it's for me or not, but I would love to hear you out. And when I send an invite to coaching, I always tell them like, you know, no pressure at all. And if you just want to learn more info, I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it. Like it never hurts to learn more, right? And most people are like, yeah, tell me more. Like you're right. It never hurts to learn more. So when they say that, I'll hop on the phone with them. I'll say, hey, can we, and also guys, when you're building a relationship on Instagram, get off Instagram immediately. Get on to email or, you know, texting or something like that. Like literally as soon as someone responds to me with a text, I'll be like, hey girl, like, you know, I don't really check my Instagram DMs too much. Would you mind switching it over to email or, you know, text? I find it a lot easier that way. And like 9 out of 10 times people will give me their phone number or email address, and it's just so much easier. And because this actually happened to someone, Alexis and I know the other day, their Instagram got hacked and got deleted. So like what happens to all those people that you were talking to on Instagram? Like you lost them all. You lost all your contacts. So that's why it's so important to have a backup plan and to have you get either their number or email address. And if they say no, they're not comfortable with it, of course you can kind of keep going on Instagram, but definitely something to kind of just move the conversation out of Instagram. Okay, so hop on the phone with them. So once I hop on the phone with them, this is my series. Like this is how I lead a phone call. Hop on the phone with them and immediately I ask about them. So I will like talk to them about where they live, what they do. I really try to get to know them if there's like questions that I haven't been answered already. So I really get to know them and I will tell them all about, so I'm very comfortable talking about the coaching opportunity over the phone. I've been doing it for 3.5 years. Like I have done so many different phone calls that I'm more than happy to talk on the phone. I find it so much easier to explain too, because people can really hear the passion in your voice and you can answer any questions they might have or objections. Now, if you guys have people that are interested in coaching and they want to learn more, but you're like, oh my gosh, Danielle, like I can't talk about coaching. I'm so nervous. Like I haven't been coaching long enough to do anything. Like I feel so nervous. Guys, I'm more than happy to do a 3-way call with you. Like schedule the time and the day with the person and I will hop on and I will lead the call for you. And it's actually a really good learning experience for you because you can hear how I talk about the coaching opportunity and eventually you can do it yourself. So I want you guys to ask me to do this because I'm more than happy to do it and it'll just help you grow your business. So I hop on the phone with them. And now if they don't want to hop on the phone or something along those lines, I always invite them to a coaching sneak peek. They said, yes, they're interested. So why not invite them to the coaching sneak peek? So sometimes we don't have a coaching sneak peek running, when we're talking about it. So I always send them more information. So usually I'll ask for their email address and I have a scripted email address, which I have in the team page that you can copy and paste. And I have the ebook in there as well for coaching. So they can go through the email, they can go through the ebook and they can see everything we do. And honestly, people love this email because everything is in one place and it's so condensed and just very cute. The way the ebook is set up is really cute. So I always send them more information. And again, guys, you're planting the seed. Even if they say no, they have the information there and they might come back to it in a month and be like, wait, maybe I should try this out. And then when the coaching sneak peek is coming up, then I will invite them to it. Usually a couple days beforehand, I'll be like, hey, I know I sent you more information, but would you want to join the sneak peek? You're going to hear live from coaches and there's a a webinar and a Q&A. So that's when I invite. And honestly, by that point, if they're still saying no, then it's not the right time for them. And that's okay. Bless and release, and just follow up with them again, and just keep building the relationship. So then you get to sign them up as a coach. And now, when they get started as a coach, I get them started kind of like I would a client. I ask them what their goals are, and then I help them pick out a workout program that's going to be best for them and their goals. And then again, with like the supplements, so whether it's Shakeology or pre-workout, post-workout, recover, whatever it is, I will help them pick. I'm calling them now, after listening to last week's team call, a wellness kit. So I help them build their wellness kit, and then I set them up. I'm going to write that in there, through ShareCart. Through ShareCart, to make it super easy on them to fill everything out. And now what I also offer is, to make sure that they do get started right, I offer to hop on the phone with them and go through the enrollment process with them. Even though it's super simple, sometimes it always just helps people to kind of hear your voice and say like, okay, I'm doing the right thing, kind of thing. So make sure you get them signed up with ShareCart. It's the best customer service. And if your ShareCart isn't working for some reason, BB Links also works, but I feel like ShareCart's the best. And now this is something that is super important. When you're signing up a coach, whether they're just a discount coach or if they're a business builder, always ask me where to place them, because I'm going to tell you where to place them. So I'm going to say, ask upline about placement. Always ask me where to place them, because I'm going to tell you where to place them in your downline, so it's the most benefit to you volume-wise. It's not going to matter to them where you place them, but it'll matter to your business and how you grow your business, where especially your spouse. So we'll talk about that next week. But like, when you're signing up your spouse or your significant other, it's super important to ask me where to place them, because they are going to be so key to building your business in the future. But definitely ask your upline about placement, and before you get them started, because we can set it to go like either your left leg or your right leg before they get started. So as soon as they get started, they're automatically placed where we said to place them. And if, like, God forbid, they just sign up without asking you, they're just like, hey, I already filled everything out. You have 3 days to move them if need be. Okay. So then from there, you're going to send them the welcome email and introduce them to the team page. So the welcome email is also in the team page. It's a file, and I can show you mine really quick. Let's see. So hold on. My welcome email looks like this. So it just says, and this is all on the team page, like literally word for word. I'm pretty sure I copied and pasted this into the team page. So it just goes through, tells them, you're going to be charged $15.95 as a coach. It just gives them the logistics of things and everything. It gives them a few videos about how to use their online office, about ShareCart, just things that they really need to know right off the bat. And there's also the welcome guide, which I also have in the team page, and I highly recommend you make your own. You can go to Canva. I have like the template in there, so you can go to Canva and literally just change like a few pictures and like your name on it, and then it's your own. But this is super, this PDF is super beneficial, especially getting the new coaches started, right? You can even keep Welcome to Team Pure Vita, but like when you go through, just change, your pic, like get me out of there and change it to your picture. And everything else is already done for you. And I think the only thing you would have to change as well would be, I think there's like the last page where it says like text me. Yeah, it says text me and has my phone number. Obviously change that to your phone number. But isn't that so cute? And like people feel like it's so professional looking. Like when people start as a coach, it's like, wow, this is like really cool. So definitely make sure you have a welcome email saved as a template. You guys just saw how easy that was for me to save it, right? It was like a snippet. I forgot what they're called, but you can set it up. You can Google like how to have like saved drafts or whatever in Gmail, and you can just like, it's like a click of a button and boom, you have a whole entire welcome email just there and ready to be sent. So send them a welcome email and make sure you introduce them to the team page. So add them to both Team Pura Vida, to Team Confidence, and like make a really fun welcome. And I usually ask them, to share with me 3 things about them that they would like the team to know. And they always do. And then like I add that in there, and it's like cool things for the team to relate to them on, and just like, hi, like me too. I have an Italian Greyhound too, like, or whatever it is. So make sure you give them a warm welcome to the team page. And guys, something else if someone is introduced to the team page, every single person should be saying, welcome, hi, like, welcome to the team. We're so happy to have you. Like, make them feel welcome, because that's the first impression they're going to get of our team. And I've noticed, like, recently, like, some people just, like, don't welcome new coaches, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, I would want to be, you know, said hi to or welcomed when, you know, if I were starting as a new coach. So make sure this is a team, guys. This is a team effort. So make sure if someone introduces a new coach, you are saying, hi, welcome, my name is whatever, and, like, I'm so happy you're here. So from there, once you get them started, you sent them the coach email, and you introduce them to the team page, then you're going to have your getting started right call. Now, again, if you feel really uncomfortable with this, I am more than happy to hop on the phone with both you and your new coach. So in there, what I do is I get to know them better. Again, I kind of like ask them some questions. And I talk about, so this is like really, really important. So this is when I ask them about their goals, what their goals are with this business. And if they don't know, that's okay. Some of them just say, you know what, I just want to do this for the community. That's okay. Some say, you know, I just want to get my Shakeology covered, or, you know, I want to make this my full-time job, or I want to make this a part-time income. Whatever it is, get to know them and what their goals are so you can best help them, because this is what this business is all about. You want to help these people reach their goals, whether it be financial, whether it be, you know, physical, whatever it is, spiritual, just like relationship-wise, friends, because you really want to help them. That's what this business is about, is like helping people. So you want to make sure you get to know what they want so you can best help them get there. And now what I always talk about is I always talk about the 3 vital behaviors. I should probably add this in here. Even though they're going to learn it, I always tell them about the 3 vital behaviors, because that's the bread and butter of this business, and I think that they should know it right off the bat. And of course, it's in the training, but you just want to go through it with them. Personal development, you know, picking your workout, drinking your Shakeology, and, you know, inviting, building relationships, and posting on and sharing your story on social media. So that's really important for them to know. And make sure you let them know. So in the past, we kind of made the trainings priority and then Success Club. But guys, if you want your coaches to get started right, Success Club is a priority, and their, or I should say, coach coming out post. You want to get them started as quickly as possible, because that's how they see success. Like when I first started coaching, I hit Success Club right away, because I was just like, I don't want to wait to, you know, because I'm like also super, I'm like a rule follower, and Alexis was like, hit Success Club and you'll be successful. So I was like, okay. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I've hit Success Club every single month as a coach because I got started right. I had that confidence right off the bat because I was able to do it in my first month. So you want to make sure you're helping your coaches either hit Success Club or hire as a new coach, because that's going to build confidence. It's going to show them they can do it and that they can help people. And it's such a rewarding, fulfilling feeling. And also make sure that they make their coach coming out post in at least 48 hours after getting started as a coach. Again, this is so they're not like taking the time to just really think about it or whatever. We all know that this business is based on action. And if they're not taking action immediately, then, you know, they're not going to be as strong of a starter or a business in the long run. Not saying that, you know, some people do start off as discount coaches, then all of a sudden like crush it. Like I think one of the top coaches right now, I think Ashley Molstead, honestly, started as a discount coach for like a year, and then she was like, wait, okay, I actually want to do this, and now she's like in the top 10. So you never know, but if there's a coach that comes to you and says, I want to be a business builder, you better get them started right away, because then you can see success, and it'll just keep going and build their confidence. So after you have your getting started right call and they post their coach coming out post, then you can add them to the 7-day quick start training and explain the Beachbody tracker. So the link to the training is in that little PDF, that welcome PDF I showed you guys in the welcome email. The link is in there, but make sure you follow up with them. If they're a business builder, you want to make sure that they're in there right away so they're getting started right. And also there's that Beachbody tracker again in the files of the team page. You want to show them, like, this is what we do on a daily basis as a coach. And you could show them, like, you know, you could say, you don't need to get overwhelmed. Like, I'm not telling you how to do this. Like, you know, it doesn't have to like take up too much of your time. And what I really like about the Beachbody tracker is it says like, this only takes 15 minutes. This takes 10 minutes. This takes 5 minutes. So I like how it breaks it up that way. So when people look at it, it's not so overwhelming. But make sure you explain the Beachbody tracker and you get them started in the 7-day quick start. Now, once they give you their homeworks for the 7-day quick start, Then you add them to the 21-day training. And once they're done with the 21-day training, they're set. They know everything they need to know about Beachbody and how to be successful at this business. But make sure that when they're going through this training, that they are submitting the homeworks, they are taking action on what they're learning, because that is, again, how they're going to learn the best, and just like break out of their comfort zone and just have to go for it. Like I remember when I first started as a coach, like whatever Alexis told me to do, I did. Whatever training I saw, and I was like, oh, like, yeah, like that's something I don't do. Like I should be doing that. I did, like I implemented immediately. So make sure you like tell them how much implementation is so key in this business, because that's how you learn and get better. And of course you're going to fail. Everyone fails. And that's honestly, the more you fail, the better you get. And then also, so this is now at the step that I'm at with a lot of you guys, is checking in with them consistently and helping them reach their goals. So a lot of you guys, I have bi-weekly calls set up, and that's just to help you, like mentor you to just get to where you want to be. So it's really important, like I know you guys would never do this, but I'm just saying, like as your coach matures, I guess you could say, you want to make sure you're always there for them. Like this team is so awesome, and like I love each and every one of you, and like I want to see you succeed, and like there's no way that I would just be like, okay, like you're on your own, see ya. Like that's not what this is about. This is a team effort, and like I want to help all of you guys like live the best life you want to live, and just like help you get to wherever you want to be. I just talked a lot. Okay, so that all being said, does anyone have any questions? I saw chat. Jen Richardson, I think is her name. Oh, that's the coach that went from discount to like an all-star legend. Do you send that to the clients that sign up as a discount coaches, or only? Oh, that's a really good question, Rochelle. So Rochelle asked, do I send that welcome email to clients that sign up as discount coaches, or only to business builders? I said, even if the person says they just want to be a discount coach, I will send that welcome email to them, because you never know down the road if they're going to come back to it and be like, wait, like I forgot, I could totally do this. Like this sounds like, after they've been in the team page a bit, they get a feel for everything. They're like, wait, like I actually really want to do this. So yes, I send that email to every single person that signs up as a coach, whether it's just for the discounts or if they want to be a business builder. That's a really good question. Another thing too is for this part, for step one, or a prospect to coach, sometimes like this is coming from a cold market, but I will say some of the best coaches are challengers first, because they have gone through the challenge groups, they've seen what it's like, they've done a program, they've gotten results, and like they already have belief in the programs and Shakeology and everything like that. So it's so much easier, and they already know about the community because they're part of it. So it's so much easier for them to go to a coach than someone that's like, fresh from your Instagram to become a coach. So keep that in mind as well. This is kind of just showing you guys how I build people through the whole entire process from Instagram. But if you want to start, and like you're going to have people all the time that come to you after they've completed a challenge group or a program and say, hey, I actually want to coach. So I actually find clients make the first or the best coaches, but you never know. You could have some people just start off as coaches right off the bat and rock it. So I actually did, I don't know if you guys know this, I actually don't know if I've ever mentioned this in a team call, but I did 10 Beachbody programs before I became a coach. And I didn't even know coaching was a thing until after like 10 programs went by. So it's like, and then by the time I started, I was like, oh, I know every single program. I can help every single person because I know what they all do and how they can help each person. Okay, I'm done speaking. Does anyone have any questions? I'm going to stop sharing. Was that helpful? Like kind of to show you how like the whole process moves along and how to get people started right and everything? Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyone have any questions about anything? I'm gonna like unmute you guys. Just something that they want to share and they're like, hey, okay, manage participants. I can do this. Okay. Also, Kelly, you're on the call. Kelly is a brand new coach. Say hi, guys. I'm gonna put you on the spot for a second.
Hello.
So awesome to see you guys on the call tonight. I want to take a picture really quick. So everyone do the
Wait, I gotta get my hair. Hold on.
Yeah. Do something cute. Not that you guys have to do anything cute to look cute. Okay.
I can't hold
it. You guys have your typical, like, pictures.
Yes.
Face. It's so cute.
The pose.
Yeah, the pose. Exactly. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. So cute. Thanks.
Oh, we're so basic.
Burning up over here. It's like 80 degrees outside.
Oh, nice.
Must be nice.
I know. It is nice.
Well, Texas is like bipolar right now, so it goes from 80 to 30.
Yeah, and it's raining here.
Yeah, it's still raining here too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, stop.
I'm like, stop. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I would deal with that. Like, do you guys get sick? I feel like my body would get sick. I feel like.
Oh, yeah, boyfriend and kid are both sick right now.
I'm constantly sick.
Yeah, oh my God.
I barely get over one thing, and then the weather decides to change. You're like, really?
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, wow. Well, sending warmth your way, and hopefully the rain clears up. It was actually really raining here today, too.
Oh.
But, I mean, Florida rains for 5 minutes, and then it's done. So it's very bipolar with the rain here. Awesome. Does anyone have any questions on anything or anything they want to share, or just like questions that don't have anything to do with what I just went over? No, you're all good. I explained it well enough. And yeah, I'm not kidding, guys. When you guys have someone that wants to hop on the phone and you don't feel comfortable talking to them, like, tell me, and I will be more than happy to hop on the phone with them and just like talk to them about the opportunity and how amazing it is. Because I know it's scary, especially to do like on your own at first. So I'm more than happy to help you guys with that. Awesome. Thanks so much for hopping on, guys. Happy Monday.
Yes.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, let's hope that this week is freaking awesome. No, it will
Happy
be.
Valentine's Day early to everybody.
Yes, happy early Valentine's.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Brian, I surprised him with whatever they're called, the headphone things, and he guessed what I got him. So I had it like hidden, and he guessed what I got him. So I like had to give it to him early, and I was like, well, Valentine's Day. Like so pissed. All right, guys. Well, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Monday. Have an awesome weekend. I'll chat with all of you guys soon.
All right, you too.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.